What is up, guys? We're ready to get back to work. Okay, we need to get back to doing some actual transcription and not just like doing random. I mean, obviously, it doesn't really matter what we do. But honestly, like I got really distracted yesterday because I got the piano here and it's been just setting things up. It takes a bit, and also trying to get it to work the way I wanted it to, but sadly it can only do certain things. But it's still very useful, obviously, having the ability to, just a piano, like, in and of itself, it's what composers and arrangers had access to, older instrument, back before computers, back in like the 1600s and below, um, like people didn't really have all the tools we have today. And obviously the tools we have today are great. But honestly, I enjoy using the basic tools, like writing sheet music by hand, working with the music more closely, um, not relying so much on automation and all that, because honestly, they're great tools for production, but not great tools for learning. And I think for learning, it's really important to really slow down and go back to the basics, go back to like the old days, basically, and use what works, because in the end of the day, music is literally sound traveling through air, and our brains are hardwired to understand it. Um, for some reason or other. I mean, it must be a sense of community. Probably back when they had like, drum circles and stuff, like, people still do that, but back when, it was probably a sense of community, like doing like tribal dancing in a lot of different indigenous cultures. There's got to be something out there, some kind of scholarly article about this. Although we're not really here to do that. We're here to actually get some work done, and do some transcription. Not really working on a YouTube video today. Like, we got a lot of work to do for this. This is a separate project from YouTube. All the transcription is for personal use, and also for being able to create arrangements so that I can submit them on OC Remix. And put myself into the community. I want to be a part of the OC Remix community. Because I've been an OC Remix listener since I was probably like 12 or 13. And I remember how excited it got me, like listening to, um, MIDI arrangements, and like, people making remixes on OC Remix. Um, and that's why I play them on my stream when I'm doing gaming or just chilling. That's why I have like OC Remix is a huge part of my stream. And my goal is to be able to stream and have the radio, the OC Remix radio on from Rainwave, and see my name pop up on stream. That is pretty much my goal, is to get myself in there. But either way, either way, we got a lot of work to do, and I got to get this bass line transcribed. So I guess, just get back to work here. I need to reconnect VST. I keep forgetting to connect the keyboard before I do that. Because for some reason it doesn't detect it unless you open it. I mean, I guess I probably could have restarted. I don't know. Either way, it doesn't really matter. And then we're just gonna load the basic. What? How come it? I thought I saved it. Did I accidentally save it wrong? I gotta add it again. That's kind of frustrating. Did I load the wrong? Loaded the wrong sound font thing? Yeah, we used Juicy SF. Okay. I guess I can. Okay. Um. Okay. Yeah, we gotta get to that section. Yeah, we're getting to that next section, where it goes up. Um. Okay, so what is this doing here? Yeah, and of course of course the sound is going to be a little detuned, but I'm trying to get like the basic notes there. Yeah, I think it just goes up chromatically. Because that defeats the whole purpose, the audio. Because that defeats the whole purpose. The whole purpose is to do the listening and transcribe. That's what transcription is. Like it's going from your ear and then into your instrument. And most of the time you bypass this part, but I'm slowing it down so that I can study it and understand and get better at the skill of transcribing. That's the whole purpose. Um, you learn a lot more. And plus, like, I'm not just here to just produce remixes as fast as possible. I'm trying to improve my musicianship. And getting all this stuff is actually like a lot of this stuff I did in college, and it's been like I think at this point, it's been like 4 years since I've actively done stuff like this. But it's really useful for your musicianship. But that's a good question. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh no, it goes lower. Yeah, it's not. It doesn't go. Ah, right. I might have that earlier part wrong. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking there. No, I think I have it right. It goes down to the D. Does it go up to? Does that go up to C natural? Oh no, no, no! It goes up to a D. Huh? Yeah, it does go up to the C natural. But I don't know about this E and B. Yeah, I think I already got that right. Yeah, and then we dun, 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 dun. The standard like bass line at the end. I don't know if that's correct. So, because it goes lower, it doesn't go. Because that's earlier. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. Bum, 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 ba-dum. Bum, boom, bum, boom. Bum, boom, bum, ba-dum. Yeah, it's not that. It's not B, C sharp, D. just go back down to the A? Yeah, I think it goes down to the F sharp. And then up to the A and not the D sharp. No, it does go to... Okay, I had the wrong starting point before. Okay, that's simple enough. Okay. Now is that a B flat? Okay. Or A sharp, I guess, but... Oh, oops. Go with the E flat. And it's all just quarter notes here. And I'm not making a super accurate score. I'm not like lining up the notes. I'm just trying to get the notes out. And then we go to, and then E natural and B natural. Oops, wrong stuff. And then F and F natural, C natural. I think that's just chromatic. There might be some jumps there. That's not how it goes. Oh no. Yeah, it's a variation of the 5 of 4 4 4 3 4 2 4 2 5 1. Yeah, it's a variation of 4 2 5 1, but instead it's wait. Oh no, it goes to E flat. Yeah, because it's the 4 of the B flat. So it's 4 of 1, 2 of 1, and then modulate to B flat, and then 4 of B flat. 4 of 4 of flat 2 of 1. 4 of flat 2 of 1. Yeah, I mean, we're not going to use that kind of terminology. Okay, we don't use that kind of terminology around here. There we go. Yeah, it's that's the final line of this A section. We go to up to F sharp. Okay, so wait. We're beyond F natural. Okay, so I need to wait, am I even lined up with I'm a measure behind, I think. Okay, so I did something wrong here. Oh, never mind. No, I did something. Boom, boom, boom. Never mind. Yeah, I put this. Um. Yeah, because we have the one that, because I remember specifically making the one because I heard because they make this one like on the second 16th instead of on the second 8th. So it's like it hits it earlier. I remember specifically hitting that. So must have done something wrong with the bass. Let me just make sure. Let me double check with the main melody. Oh shit, I made one too many. I made one too many. I made one too many. So I'm like a whole measure behind. Let me just double check that. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I made way too many. So I gotta move all of these over. Okay. Just have to copy, paste. At least I didn't get too far in the score before I found this. This is why it's good to really pay attention. And also taking breaks from it helps. Like taking a night to like, refresh. Because it puts you apart from the process. Plus I forgot to put the the rests on the top of the staff just to be safe. I mean, I usually do that if I usually don't put them in when I'm transcribing and stuff or arranging unless I put a note on that part of the staff. So if I use a grand staff, I usually just keep it isolated to where the notes are until I need to put it elsewhere. It's a little bit easier. Saves ink. Okay. And then I need to basically shift everything over one measure to the left. Okay, so that one's easy. These, I think the rest is easy enough. So it's like, you gotta catch these things. We were a whole measure behind. Mm. I need to get something to eat really quick after I finish this specific task. Ugh. Hanging my like quarter note rests so weird. And this goose egg's easy enough. Yeah, I knew something wasn't lining up with the melody. And that's the end of the A section. Trying to make a tie over this large of a distance. Oh my god. Of a distance? Over this large of a distance. Trying to make a tie over this large of a distance is definitely difficult. Oh my goodness. Okay, at least I got the right notes there. I mean, the right line. Like, I lined it up. I got the timing better. Okay, just to double check that I didn't just completely screw myself over. Yeah, boom, 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 boom. Okay. What? Did I unplug something? Oh my goodness. Oh, I think it just turns off after a certain amount of inactivity. Wait. Yeah. Okay. Let me just do E flat instead of D sharp. Yeah, because I'm gonna have a D. I don't want to have to do a natural. In parentheses. I'm gonna B flat. E flat. There, and I got the A section bass line. And I gotta get something to eat. And then I'll be right back. Save it. Upload it to the cloud. Should be. Yep. And of course, I will just make a backup too. Oh. Okay. We're going to work on this version. I usually like iterating things so that if a file gets deleted, that the maximum I would lose is a day of work. All right, I will be back. I just need to get some food. That's fine. Okay, I'll be back. I need food. ants in my bowl. I think there was like a few on the bread. Not even in the bread, I think it was in the bag of the bread. Yeah. Okay. Mm. The top of Olympus, huh? You too. So I got kind of like my portable studio kind of thing. It was a cheaper one. Like a portable mixer. I think it's more portable. Like a portable like mixer and microphone for like it's like it's marketed like for um it's marketed as like for guitar recording. So because I mean this microphone is good, but I wanted to compare different types of microphone for acoustic guitar. Plus, I needed something to be able to plug it in because I also have a pickup, but there's a difference between in the sound between picking up a microphone versus a pickup. So I guess I could record both and like, do it, have multiple recordings going on. Record one as a microphone and then also record the pickups and see which one works better for a particular recording. Um, it's called the Lebusu L5 plus LM5. Yeah, I just got it. Yeah, it's supposed to be like kind of like a portable mixer, and it's got like auto tune and all that kind of other stuff, which might be a little fun. Every now and then, you might want to use auto tune effects. I don't generally like using auto tune. It creates an unnatural sound that's really kind of good in some cases, but it's really bad in others. I think some people use auto tune incorrectly. You're not supposed to use it in order to like correct your pitch. That should be done in the practice room. That's just practice. Um, you shouldn't use auto-tune to correct your pitch. You should use auto-tune to give yourself a unique sound. Because sometimes you want to use that auto-tune sound. It sounds good sometimes. Some people hate it, but, love it or hate it, music is all about expression and not limiting yourself. All these people, it's ironic. All the people who are like saying like, oh, it's too commercial, it's too commercial. You're literally trying to limit someone's expression. Like it's a different type of expression, and it is more commercial, but it's also expression. And in fact, most music is commercial. I mean, the reason why you listen to music in the first place is because record labels unfortunately have taken advantage of musicians, particularly black musicians, who would get paid a lot less than white musicians. And women were pretty much excluded from most music labels. There obviously was plenty of women singing, but there's a lot of stuff going on in the past as the music industry took advantage of a lot of people and still does to this day. But now, because of like, it's kind of like streaming and like, and other websites like Patreon or like OnlyFans and like Fan House and stuff like that. It's kind of like that. Like, people are taking the control back away from like big corporations, and that's an amazing thing. And obviously, big corporations are going to fight to death for it. But at the same time, I think like times are changing. Like, 80/20 split is like what Patreon and like OnlyFans do. Like, that's an amazing split for the creator. Like, usually like 70/30 is like what Twitch partners get. 50/50 is what Twitch affiliates get. And weren't they discussing rolling back the 70/30 split so that even partners get 50/50? Like, 50/50 is like the worst possible split you can get in a business deal. If somebody gives you a 50/50 split and they're not like talking about like starting, if it's not like your childhood friend that you started a business out of your garage with, like, unless it's that, don't take advantage of your friend, if especially if you're equal partners. If you're equal partners, that's different. And even then, you don't do 50/50 split, you do shares. Or I guess 50/50 split of shares, but that's like a rare case. That's like if you like started a business with your best friend in a garage and you're the only two people who started it and you both equally worked. And it's someone you could trust with your freaking life. That is really not something you find. That's something that just either it is or it isn't. And like Steve Jobs took advantage of Steve Wozniak. It's like it should have been it actually should have been the other way around, but it should have at least been 50/50 with Steve Wozniak. I don't know the exact details. But I did read the Steve Jobs biography, most of it. Interestingly enough, I read it when I was in the homeless shelter. I was trying to get inspired to get the hell out of there. And I was reading about people like Steve Jobs and how they like, how people like him, all of them, all those kind of people, how do they overcome odds? How do they go through the system? Because obviously you could say, oh, it's a lot of luck. And yeah, obviously any luck can be said about anything in life. But what are the things that they did differently than other people besides just luck? Just eating apples. No, I mean Steve Jobs did some weird things too. Like the whole only eating apples thing, that was so weird. Apparently he was like so malnourished. Like he went to a hippie college where it's like he basically just was a burnout. He probably could have done a lot better if he didn't have that phase of his life. But then again, people go through phases of their life and it's just where it is where it is. Just like right now I'm going through this phase of my life. Well, I am a freak. I don't want to do the unboxing while I have like peanut butter and apple on my hands, you know? Yeah, we're gonna do this unboxing pretty soon. We have to set it up off stream though. I don't even know if I'm gonna use it for my streaming setup. I might just use it as like a portable recording studio. But obviously, I might have to set it up for my stream for recording because we're gonna get into recording pretty soon. Not really soon. I got a lot of transcription to do. Mm-mm. Oh my goodness. Uh, mm, 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 mm. Mm. I'm not even gonna share what I'm laughing about. You guys can just suffer. Okay. And it's time. It is time, ladies and gentlemen. It is time. Okay, it's time to duel. What is this duel you speak of? Uh, oh my goodness. Who's that weirdo on the internet who keeps referencing her own clips like she's famous? Okay. Yeah, so here we go. We got this thing here. I don't even know what it is. I just ordered it. I don't even know what this is. What is this, a microphone? I got an extra microphone for recording guitar. And it's an XLR. I don't know if it's good quality or not. This is a good thing they put a cover on the title. They want to make sure that when you get it, you know exactly what it's. Wait, is this an LCD display on the mic? No, it's not. For a second, I thought it was covering an LCD display or something. Like, I don't think that's an LCD display. Okay. I'm probably going to keep that in the box. Well, I'm probably going to keep this whole thing in the box, but I want to see. We're unboxing it, so. Okay, it's got 2 layers, like ogres. Okay, here's the main unit. She said unit. And here we kind of like make sure to open it up as quickly and abruptly as possible. It's got knobs. Make sure they're all on 0 anytime you do a project. Make sure everything's at 0. See, it's got chat, sing, mic, dim, auto-tune, Dermon? Dermon? Dermon. I don't know what Dermon is. Oh, something. Oh, directional monitors? No. 48 volts. What? Warcraft? Literally says Warcraft. Come on. Literally says Warcraft. Where is it? Come on. Oh, God. Ah! Literally says Warcraft. Lolita? What the fuck? Mute? Oh, I think it's filters. I was like, what? I think it's like voice filters. This is like a voice changer thing as well on these. DIY sounds, OTG mode, OTK mode. BT, probably Bluetooth. I mean BT, probably Bluetooth. Oof. What is up with this today? Okay. I'm waiting. Sonic. Let's go get some chili dogs, Tails. Machine gun, music, danger, laughter, clap, failure. It's got 4 headphone jacks. XLR mic, which is this one that it came with. I mean, that I bought it with. It's... I don't know if it turns on. I don't know if it's already charged or if I have to charge it. Oh, I'm gonna take off the thing. That little extra tab is like literally useless. Oh, the power is... I have the power. Oh, it also has additional headphone jacks. And headset. Two USB-Cs. One for charging, one for connecting to the computer. Hopefully this is decent quality. Here's the power button. Okay, yeah, it's already charged. It even has a laugh track. It's got a laugh track and a telephone machine. It's got sound effects. Doesn't have onboard speakers. So I'd have to connect it. I have to actually do some testing later. Don't really want to do that live on stream. Kind of tiresome, you know. It's not really good. Something I want to do right now. Okay, it's got a stuff for them. I'm mainly going to be using this for stuff on guitar. So we'll set that up when my guitar gets here. I mean, I'll set it up by the time my guitar gets here. Got like a steady microphone holder. Might even use this instead for my main microphone just to separate it from the mic arm, but don't really need to. Because these whole stabilizing things basically just suspend the microphone in air. I like that kind of design. And it's got a it's got this type of pop filter, the one that just attaches to it. I don't know if those are any good or not. I think it's just, yeah, it's the kind that I don't know exactly how it fits. I'll look it up later in the booklet. Oh, there it goes. It's got magnets. So it's got magnets. So you put it on after you put the microphone on. And it's got magnets. That's kind of cool. Magnets are awesome. But I would need to get a stronger magnet if these ever lose their charge or whatever. Okay. That back in. And here's the XLR cable. Finally have something that's an actual XLR. But I think, I don't know, I have to do a comparison because this is AT2020 USB. Pretty sure this is a lot better quality mic, but I need a second mic for guitar. Here's the thing. And here's just some cables. I do have longer USB-C cables in case that's an issue, like for a live performance somewhere. But oh, good. It's good to have 3 additional USB-C types. Okay, and I'm pretty sure that's everything. Really basic. Yeah, I'll just keep it in the box. Yeah, I mean, this will be hopefully, I think the microphone, as long as it's good, decent enough quality, it doesn't really matter to me for my purposes right now. I don't want to spend like $10,000 on equipment. I just wanted to get cheap stuff that just basically just gets me started towards my eventual studio. My goal in my life is to eventually own my own studio. That's really expensive though, so I need to, that's not something I can really invest in for quite some time in my life. But right now, what I need to work on is actually doing the work. That's the biggest thing I need to do. Doing the work is important. It doesn't matter how much studio equipment you have if all you do is play World of Warcraft. Which, to be fair, that's not what I'm doing. I'm not just playing World of Warcraft. I'm actually working on stuff, and it's getting to the point where I'm starting to get back to my roots, working on music and stuff. Getting back into actually doing real work that I've been putting off for so long. Because I've had to focus on my life. I've had to focus on some really important stuff in my life, and now we're getting back to actually, hey, maybe I can start to function again. In whatever capacity I was able to function to begin with, which wasn't really much. See, I don't know how to close this because when I open up Restream, it keeps this open. Because even in the batch script, like I have it exit. Hmm. Okay, now let's get the. Now I need to get the little whistle. Yeah, ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. And we don't need to do the comping so much. That's something I don't really need to worry about for the transcription. Nyam 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 nyam. Oh, use the key signature. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, so it's on the and of 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. But na 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 na. Oh no, it's on the and of 1. Okay. Yeah, it's on the and of 1. On measure 4. Not on the end of 4 of measure 3. Listening to the bass and where the entrances are helps. One, and then it's a whole note. We got a goose egg here. And it's on the and of 1 again. And we're just going to use A sharp. I'm going to use A sharp because we're going to use the B again. I don't want to have to use an accidental, I don't want to have to use like a flat and then a natural. I try to avoid using naturals unless necessary. And also, I don't want to have to use the same, like if I say B and then B flat and then I play B natural again, it's just a little confusing. It's a little. It's not confusing. It's just like a little ugly, you know. Oh. Yeah, man, that little offshoot there. Okay, yeah, it's a really weird rhythm too. It's not on the end of. It's not on the end of one on measure 8. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's on a really delayed na 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 na. Like it's on. It's like a little bit delayed. It's like on the. It's on like the. Is it like on the 3rd 16th? Like it's on the 4th 16th note? Like no. Yeah, it's really weird. It really like juxtaposes with the rhythm here. Okay, so I think it's on the end of the end of 3. Here we go. I think it's on the end of 3. Yeah, I think that might be it. No, it's on the end of 2. Yeah, it's a really weird entrance. Banana. So okay, so the octave here is where I'm gonna have is where you have the A. I'm pretty sure. Like it goes together. Ba da 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 da. Okay, ba, and it's right on two. I think it's right on two. It's actually not even the and of a beat, but it juxtaposes with this, like kind of a hemiola kind of thing. Okay, so not areolas. um, I think it's on the directly onto. Yeah, because it's like there's the A there, and then there's the A here. Dun 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 dun. Like it basically, you have two notes struck one after the other. Dun dun. And so so right on beat two, you have the A. Yeah, this is a hard one. Ba 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 ba. No, I don't know. Da, 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 da. Ba, 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 ba. Okay. Let's slow it down a bit. Okay, so I think it's like on a really like weird entry. No shit, Sherlock. So I think and then it's like the second 16th note, and then it's so weird. This is what I'm hypothesizing. It's on the third 16th note of beat one. I think that's where it is. Yeah, like it's on like a weird like na 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 na. Let's slow it down a little bit more. Ma-na-na-na, ma-na-na-na. Ma-na-na-na-na. Na-na-na-na. I think that's where it is. It's on the third 16th note of beat 1. Okay, let's get the metronome going. And 2, 4, 1 E and 1 E and two, three, four, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think it's like right. It struck like a 16th note right after this note is struck. No, it's so it's on the. Oh yeah, no, it's on the 4th. That's the 3rd. So yeah, I was counting it wrong. That is literally the 4th 8th note. So I had it right the first time there. But I don't know if that is the entrance. Is it? That's so freaking weird. It's not the entrance. Princess is in another castle, okay? It might just be right on B2. Might just be right on B2. Okay, no. It's on the second 16th note of beat 2. That's so freaking weird. That's such a freaking weird entrance. Two, three. Oh. Ugh, I think that's it. No, because it's gotta be on because I'm missing because it's wait a minute. Okay. It can't be after yeah, I'm like I think I'm like a whole like eighth note behind. Oops. Okay. Yeah, it starts on oh 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the wrong symbol, by the way. Yeah, this is a doozy. It's not a daisy. It's a doozy. What? How do I show? How do I hide view count? Only when I'm hovering. How do I? Oh, I guess they don't have it. What? Only when you hover, though. So how did you already disable the viewer count? What? What? Oh. Oops. No, that's not what I was looking for. Oh shit, I can make clips within Chatterino. That's crazy. Ah, here we go. Oh, never mind. Oh, that's just really weird. Mm. Eh. Whatever. I have it covered when I have OBS over it anyway. And I have Restream chat mainly. I don't care. I don't care. I don't know. May as well just only use 16th rest. Oh my god. I can't for the life of me. Okay. Okay, it's on the second 16th of beat 2. Dun, dun, dun. One, two, three. I'm using up way too much space, first of all. I can't for the life of me draw a 16th breast. There. That's okay. It's not okay. It's not okay. It obviously doesn't line up with that, like physically on the page, but it doesn't matter. One, two, three, four. One, two, three. It might just be a quarter note. One, two, three, four. Ugh. I don't know if that's right or not, though. Oh my goodness. It's getting hot in here too. Oh, what happened to my webcam? When did that happen? Jeez. That sucks. Oof. Yeah, I don't know. It's just sus. I'm gonna have to really work on that. Some water. Oh yeah, we got dead air all over the place. What's up? Yeah, I've been working for a couple hours. I gotta take a break, you know? Yeah. I mean, I got stuck on this rhythm for this counterpoint part. Yes, how are you? Uh yeah, I'm just like you gotta take little breaks, you know? You can't just constantly be grinding. And also like I've been working on this particular transcription for a few days and I've already corrected a few problems just like giving it like a night to sleep and then coming back the next day and like you notice something like hey like I accidentally put like a whole extra measure in there and everything's gonna be behind if I keep going forward. So it's like I had to like rewrite like the entire transcription sketch. Like I had to like basically I like erased and then like well like I like erased like copied over the next like I had to shift everything over manually. That's kind of the fun of it, you know, like that's kind of the exercise is doing it all by hand. I learned in college that that's like the absolute best way to connect to the music. At least for me, and a lot of musicians. Honestly, if you've never really like done a lot of transcriptions or arrangements by hand, I would highly recommend it. But I mostly just did it in college, but doing it on my own is something that I've been neglecting, you know. Balur, Raul, Balur, 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 Balur. Yeah, it's one of those days. Well, if you can, if you, people are more educated than they think. I mean, you listen to music your whole life, you know, unless you're deaf. Even then, you still hear like vibrations. Yeah, I mean, a lot of stuff carries over, you know, depending on like different things. Basically, you don't want to do too much at once. You kind of want to separate things in bursts, which is kind of difficult to think about mentally as a streamer because when you're streaming, you're thinking about always doing something. But you can change up what you're doing. You don't have to do the same thing the whole stream. And you can take breaks, um, unless it's a sponsored segment. But then you plan around that. So I don't know. I'm nowhere near like sponsor level, so I don't even know. But what I do know is that I need to drink more water. uh, oof. Yeah, but there's this rhythm here particularly. See, I think it might even be a 32nd note entrance into a 16th note. But I'm just gonna write it as a 16th note just for thing. But I'm pretty sure I don't know if this is actually correct. Dun, 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 dun. Wait a minute. Well, first of all, yeah, this is corresponding to this. Oop. I don't have it lining up because it's not an actual score. It's just a sketch. Um, but rhythmically, this lines up. And then this is on the second 16th note of this note. Yeah, don't worry about sponsors when you have when you have like 0 viewers. No, you don't worry about sponsors until you get like a certain point. Like you have to have like probably like at least 100 viewers average for like a 90-day period probably. Um, I don't know. You got to be very suspicious of sponsors that sponsor small streamers. I'm not even really worried about entertaining people. Right now, I'm in a very educational mode right now. Educational content, stuff that I really want to do is I'm starting to get into music production again. So I mean, I guess it could be entertaining watching the whole process. Right now I'm in the information gathering and like practicing um, transcription, which is where you listen to a song. Transcription is where you listen to a song and you put it down and you write it down, um, and then you perform it. Usually, people transcribe without even thinking about it. When people say play by ear, what you're literally doing when you're playing by ear is you're skipping this part. You're doing this mentally. Um, like the part I'm doing right now is I'm physically writing it down. But most people, when they play by ear, that's actually transcribing. But you're doing it directly from the ear, and then you're just putting it to your instrument. Whether it's singing, like a lot of people do it all the time. If you've ever whistled, if you've ever whistled along to a song, if you've ever sang along to a song, that's literally what I'm doing right now, minus the handwritten part. You know what? Let's just redo that whole bar line. What? Item removed? What happened? I think that, mm. Yeah, mostly I don't really care about honestly, I don't want you to take this the wrong way, but I honestly don't really care about my viewers right now. Like I'm just doing my own thing. I'm doing stuff on my YouTube, and this is part of it, but not really, but indirectly. I'm doing a music theory series on on my new YouTube channel. If you want to check it out. I'm also, I'm not really actively working on this too much, but I have you know, separate from my YouTube stream channel, I have two different YouTube channels. One's for like, gaming and streamer news and stuff like that, compilations, essays, and then the other one's music theory and like music related stuff. Um, we'll see how it does. The music stuff particularly is something that's I think is really important for me to do. I have like a whole lifetime of music experience, and I should be able to. And I've gone to college, and I've studied theory, and so it's like learned multiple instruments. I really should share that with the world, but also I think a lot of people, I think a lot of people could use that information, and I think it could make me money, potentially. I'm not really concerned about money right now. I actually don't want to make money right now. If I make too much money, I'm screwed. I'll lose my health insurance, and I can't do that right now. Not until I've had my gender affirming surgeries. I have a facial feminization coming at the end of the year, and then if everything goes right, about a year from now, I'm going to have the vaginoplasty, and that's a huge deal. I've been waiting for that for so many years. And some women have waited literally until they're like 70 years old to get the vaginoplasty. So I'm pretty lucky in that regard, but I don't want to have to wait any longer than I have to. It's really been getting me down lately. Just thinking about how long of a wait it is. But it's okay. It's not okay. But it's just it's there's nothing I can do about it. It's just I have to suffer through it. It's one of those things in life, you know. Sometimes you just have to suffer through something. You know, I guess this is my trial of tribulations or whatever. This is my mountain I have to climb, as I have to go through the effort of, going through all the hoops I have to go through, which I've mostly gone through. The insurance has already improved it, and they've reached out to about scheduling. Um, because there was a hiccup with my, I don't know, I don't want to get, I've talked about this so many times, but there was a hiccup with my approval letters. Like the insurance already approved it, but the place I'm getting the surgery at didn't have it. Like there was an issue, and I had to keep fighting and messaging my doctors, like, hey, like they keep getting emailing me back, like they still don't have it, and like I think they finally just faxed it to the person, and now scheduling reached out to me, and that's a whole process too, waiting to hear back, and it's nerve wracking because I don't know if they're basically going to give me a death sentence, like, hey, you're gonna have to suffer even longer than you thought. That's my worst fear, is that I'm gonna have to wait even longer. But it should work out okay, and everything was gonna work out in the end, regardless. I'm not gonna stop fighting. I can't. It's too important. It's the only thing keeping me going, is knowing that I'm on my way to that. It's the only reason I'm okay with that part of my body right now, is because I know it's gonna change. Oh, I did. Oh, the Keffels drama. Yeah, yeah. The whole Keffels. I don't think it's like super drama. I just think it's kind of silly how short-sighted people are. I'm critical of Destiny, who's one of the most important people in our corner. I don't know what you mean by critical of these things. Nobody should be critical of somebody's gender affirming care. It's proven healthcare through empirical data. Destiny, he's educated a lot of people, and he's talked a lot about trans issues to a lot of people who otherwise never would have. And yeah, he has some shitty viewers, but you can't blame a streamer for their worst viewers. Like he literally can't do anything about it. Like they're hate watchers. And he's tried to rein them in so many times. He can't control you can't control that. You can't really control your community. Like he's not brigading. I don't know if she knows what brigading means. His viewers are brigading, but those are his hate watchers. Like those are his like worst, most toxic viewers. Like that's not what brigading is. Like brigading is like if he directed it, and he's not. He's just talked about her because she said some ridiculous shit. She was happy that he was banned. I remember that. Like I remember when all that shit happened. I was like, nobody should have been happy that Destiny was banned. He's one of the pillars of the community. And he was talking about trans women in sports in a very genuine way, in a way that was like, in a very good faith way, in a way that no other creator really does. Because you'll see like right wing people talk about it in a very negative way. And, honestly, like everybody was talking, ironically, all these people who are like super critical of Destiny, uh, like all those like right wingers especially were super critical of people for like making it all like emotional or whatever. He was literally just going through scientific data that he was, he's like more of a layperson, knows about, and he was just talking about it in a very like what do you call it, a very good faith way, because he wasn't trying to like paint a narrative or make it an emotional thing. And then he got banned shortly after it. Now we don't know if that's why he got banned, but that's probably why he got banned, because people were like, "Oh, you can't talk about women and trans women in sports." He wasn't like trying to be critical of it. I mean, unless the strict definition of critical. Um, Nobody means that when they mean critical. uh, except moist critical. No, I mean it's just kind of ridiculous. Like that somebody that it's a large amount of the trans community like dogpiled against Destiny when he's one of the three people, like him, Vosh, and whatever you think about any of these three creators, like him, Vosh, and Hassan, three of like the biggest pillars of like educating people about trans issues for like several years now. And it's just kind of ridiculous how so many people were celebrating a ban when they're so short-sighted, when banning him means that all these other people are going to have a platform to basically just control the narrative. And honestly, I feel like, you know, Twitch holds a lot of people back anyway. YouTube's a much more open platform. I mean, there's naked yoga on the platform. I don't know. I feel like in the end of the day, like as long as you're not hurting anyone, and as long as you keep like things that might potentially be damaging to others, to yourself, I really don't feel like there's any real issue. I don't have a problem. I mean, I definitely don't have a problem with sexualized content. Uh, I don't do sexualized content on my stream, but that's because I don't do that kind of content on Twitch or whatever and YouTube. I do more educational and I try to be entertaining as well. Not all the time. Right now I'm in extreme work mode. May even end the stream soon. I really want to make sure I get this rhythm right. Oops. Makes you nervous? Once I get the first note, everything else follows. Because it's like it's the same rhythm as the previous page. Like ba ba da da da. It's the same rhythm. But it's a different starting point, so I'm gonna have to use like 16th notes and tie. It's gonna look really weird, but I don't think this is. I'm pretty sure this is not the entrance. But once I get the first note, everything else follows. So it's like, and So crazy. Maybe I should listen to the bass note instead of the melody. Okay, it is. I did have it right the first time. Okay. It's on the second 16th note of beat 2. That is exactly what I wrote. Okay, and if it's not, well, fuck. Then I have it wrong. But I think it's pretty obvious what, like it's basically it's not on the beat. Like that tells you that it's not on the beat. Like it should be pretty obvious that it's not on the beat. Okay, like this is on the second 16th note of 2 and it shows. But this is a whole measure. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. It is mathematically correct at the very least. I'm pretty sure it's accurate. Listening to the bass note, like a dun 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 dun. Like I should have been using the bass as a guideline for that. I don't know why I was using this weird other rhythm that's also in a weird hemiola effect. I don't know why I was using the other weird rhythm as a guide instead of the solid bass line that is just like boom 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 bum 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 bum. I don't know why I wasn't doing that. Yeah, it has such a weird juxtaposition. Yeah, it's like you never really think about it until you do something like this. Like when you're just playing the game, you don't think about that. Like it's just that it's like not on the beat, but like it's really deceptive. Like it sounds really simple, but it's like it's deceptively simple. Like like it's one freaking measure in an entire song at a fast tempo. It's so freaking insane. Like the attention to detail that Koji Kondo did this one. The attention to detail on this soundtrack. And you know what? The main theme was difficult too. Like it's just diving into this Super Mario 64 soundtrack. It's just showing me how deceptively simple it sounds compared to what it actually is. Like it's just so crazy diving into the soundtrack. It is Koji Kondo, right? Yeah. He definitely is a genius. Yeah, there's like a solid bass line on the beat, and then there's like a kind of like weird offbeat kind of triplet feel on the main line, and then like in the whistle line, like it's like what the fuck is going on? And there's like and then the only thing other than that is like some percussion and a banjo, and that's not something I'm gonna transcribe because it's just I don't see a real point, because when I get to the arrangement portion of my streams, which I don't know when I'm gonna actually get to music production, I'm kind of just really honing in on the musical ability first. because it's been a couple of years. It's been like 4 years since I was in college. Okay, like I'm really trying to hone in on this and get this practice of transcribing. It makes you a better musician. Like it's worth it. Like all this stuff is really worth it. It doesn't really feel like it, but it is. It feels like it's a waste of time. Like honestly, like it feels like why am I doing this? But it really does. Like it does something. Like it does a lot over time, especially. Piano's not really my main instrument. It's like I mean, it's really good for like composing and arranging and like transcribing. And you don't really need like super technical abilities. But I do want to actually, now that I have an 88 full 88 key, um I Oh, you know what happened? I need to restart. Something happened. I don't know how I accidentally pressed something on the keyboard and it added modulation. Like what the fuck? I don't know what button it is. I need to remember what key it is that adds modulation. Particularly in my left hand. What's my main instrument? It's kind of a tie between flute, clarinet, and saxophone. And I kind of just consider myself a musician first. And I don't really define myself by a single instrument. Although if I wanted to say what my main family of instruments is, it's woodwinds. I did play brass in like elementary school and high school, but when I went back to college, I really focused on woodwinds, and I probably did more work on music in like 3 years of college than I did in like in like 8 years of school. I mean longer than, I mean, I would guess 10 years, or like I would say like 10 years of a mix between choir and band, through like from first grade until senior year. Like I would say I learned way. I mean, obviously there's a lot of stuff I learned there. Like marching band was a thing that I have not done since high school. And I played trombone in like marching band, and we did like halftime shows for football games. That was an experience that I definitely was very invaluable for my music ability. Um, Especially the marching, like the choreography for the football stuff, the halftime show. That was important. Um, I keep starting at tempos that I can't finish at. My left hand is like the weakest, especially like coordinating. I mean, that's the hardest for anyone on piano. Yeah, basically, the Zelda 1 dungeon is basically like diminished scale. I mean, it is a diminished scale, like, but it's like one of the minor scale of a particular note. It's 1 3 1 3 6 6 flat 6. Okay, yeah, 1 3 6 5, and then you modulate down a half step. And then you go down, you modulate half step, and then that's your diminished scale. It's diminished, and you go down a step, and then up a step, back up a step, and then up a step, and then back down a step, and then up a step, and then up a step, down a step, up a step, up a step, down a step, up a step, up a step, down a step, up a step, up a step. And that's that whole motif, or that whole phrase. I mean, I guess it's a motif. No, it's a phrase. Technically, this is game theory. No, it's just music. Music theory. Isaiah. It's just music, no matter where it's from. Whether it's from a video game, whether it's from a jazz standard, whether it's from classical, whether it's from a movie soundtrack, it's all music. Like it's literally all sound waves traveling through the air. Pixels on a screen. It's sound waves through the air. Okay? It's sound waves through the air. It's literally just stuff like going through the air, and your brain translates the information into data that you can then analyze in your brain subconsciously and consciously. And a lot of it is tension and resolve. Like, Yeah, so I had a sketch of like some chord ideas along those lines, and it's like a chord progression I've been working on for a number of years actually. But really like making a dedicated effort to try to capture what this idea is, whatever it is. Um, but it's a lot of work, and a lot of it is just kind of figuring out what works and what doesn't. I don't know. There's like a lot of different things. Yeah, like for motifs like along the. Da 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 da. Yeah, I think 3.5 hours. I'm getting really sidetracked from my activities that I was doing, so um, I think we're gonna wrap it up for the day. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for your support. Really love talking to my viewers. I know that I'm not too entertaining, but you know, I'm gonna be doing my thing. You know, that's kind of what I do. I got a lot of work to do off stream, and I use my stream as a way to motivate me to do it more off stream. If that makes any sense. Like doing stuff on stream that I would normally do off stream, and like kind of use it as a tool to motivate me, uh, so that I can do it more subconsciously and automatically off stream as well as on stream. Yeah, so thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you if you like what you know, you can give me a subscription on YouTube and hit that bell icon. Give me a follow on Twitch. Give me a follow on Twitter at Rebecca Lauren. And you can see when I go live next, as I announce it everywhere. I'm multi-streaming to multiple platforms. Just follow me everywhere. Command S in chat. Just follow me everywhere. Oops. And I'll see you next time. Bye.